way that we're bringing new imagery to life to allow people to explore and discover and get a unique perspective. What does this business look like inside? And the other launch we have this morning is around Google Earth. And by the way, if you were interested in getting your business photos taken, you can go to maps.google.com/businessphotos, and that allows you to request that we actually come out and shoot photos of your business. There's information there. And our next launch is around Google Earth. So, as I said, Google Earth has come a long way since 2005, really updating the imagery, allowing a lot more historical imagery and a lot of new slick navigation. And today we're excited to be announcing Google Earth for the Android tablet. So we have a new version of Google Earth that's especially optimized for the tablet. And to introduce this, I'd like to welcome Peter Birch, the product manager for Google Earth, to the stage to do some demonstrations of what's special in this new release of Google Earth. Welcome, Peter.
Great. Thanks, Marissa. So, as Marissa said, 2005 is when we first introduced Google Earth to the world. And it really changed how people interacted with the world. Because for the first time, now people could go to exotic places and explore around, even though they may have never gone there, may never even have had hope to go there. Or maybe they want to go back and visit their childhood home and kind of relive some of those memories. And for the first time, we built a global digital interactive atlas that really connected people who may never have been connected before. And then a year ago, we actually introduced Google Earth for Android. And when Google Earth was first created, this idea of being able to hold the whole world in your hand and be able to fly anywhere and view anything just seemed like science fiction. But here we are. The future's now, and technology has allowed and enabled amazing things. So today, I'm very excited to announce that we're going to have a special version available for the Android tablet. So let's get started. What I have here is this is a Motorola Zoom, and this is running our new. There we go. This is running the new Android 3.0 Honeycomb operating system. And one thing about the tablet is that it's just really an exciting and engaging way to interact with the Earth. And in fact, it's my favorite way to really explore Earth because it's tactile. You're getting to interact with it. You can share it and show it with your friends. And you have this beautiful big screen to play around with. So let's just go ahead and go somewhere. The first thing you'll notice at the top here is that we have this new action bar. And what that does is brings all the most important things that you want to do right up to the top. So for example, if you want to do search, you can go right there. We have a north reset. You can find your location. You can go through some layers. So let's just get started. Let's go, say we want to go to the Matterhorn. Great. And now what I'm going to do is I'm interested in kind of seeing what this place is like, because I actually haven't been here before. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on our Panorama photos. And to navigate around, just like on the Android phone and the iPhone, you can just use a finger to swipe. You can use 2 fingers to rotate. And then you can also use 2 fingers side by side to tilt your view. Kind of just fly around here. So this is a great way to really kind of see what this area looks like. But the other great thing I can do is start looking at photos. So I can click on these photo icons here. And what I'm doing now is I'm basically browsing other people's photos that they have submitted as part of this community of photographers. And you wouldn't necessarily think of Google Earth as a social product. But here I am interacting with people who I've never met before, I'm never going to see, and sharing in their experiences. Because other people have been here before, and I haven't. And they can make my experience richer and teach me a little bit about places that I'm not familiar with. Just as I can share information about places that I've been or areas I grew up in. So this is a really great way to check out a new vacation spot, or just go and explore the world.
Maybe you're also interested in checking out some local hotels. Let's go to a nearby town. So here we are in, so maybe this is a place I want to go to when I go and do some sightseeing around the Matterhorn. So I'm just going to search for some hotels. And now I can actually start clicking through, looking at some different results. The other thing is that sometimes you'll get a lot of different results up here. You might have some photos, you might have some business listings. So something else that's new with this release is we have also this ability to just kind of swipe through multiple results. If you actually have, your fingers kind of a fat device compared to a mouse click point. And so we make it really easy so that if you end up selecting a lot of different things, you can just use a finger and swipe through them. Okay, so let's fly somewhere else. How about somewhere a little more exotic? Taj Mahal, I have actually been here a couple times. If you haven't been, it's fantastic. I recommend you go. And again, this is a really beautiful place. The quality and the types of user photos here are just really really stunning. It's a really great way to learn about this place. But for those of you who've been there, this is not really the best view of really getting a sense of what this looks like. And so what I'm going to do is turn on this new layer that we have available for the first time on any mobile device, which are 3D buildings. So let's go ahead and check that on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of zoom in a little bit here. And again, just use a 2-finger swipe. And here we are. And I encourage you, if you get a chance, to get your hands on an Android tablet today or in the near future. It looks even better on the tablet than it does up here. It just looks really beautiful. The quality of this model is just stunning. And just like with our user-submitted photos, this is an example of something where you're connecting with the community. This model was submitted by one of our users through SketchUp into our 3D warehouse. And we have, millions of 3D models. We have, models all over the world where people have submitted models and made them available for people. Again, it's a way to really create a digital connection between yourself and the rest of this global community. And I will say, however, that you still should go to Taj Mahal, because even this doesn't do it justice. All right, let's fly. Let's head over to Hong Kong. So here we are in Victoria Harbor. And again, this is another example of an area where there's a lot of user-submitted models. Very beautiful and picturesque place. And I can actually just go in and start flying around and exploring, just using my fingers. The great thing here is that the 3D models you're seeing here are the same ones that are available in the desktop product and have been for a number of years. It's all the same data, and so when somebody actually submits a model that goes into our 3D warehouse, if it shows up in Google Earth on the desktop, it shows up in Google Earth on the Android tablet at the same time, which is just really fantastic. And we're really wanting to create the right experience for the right device wherever you are. All right, let's do some more tourism. Let's go here. So I'm taking advantage of the My Location feature. It's going to fly me right into Mission Bay.